Hello and welcome back to Jimbo's PC Builds. Today it's time to do yet another unboxing video. So without further ado, let's have a look at what we're going to be unboxing today. Today we're going to be unboxing the Higround Basecamp 96. It's a keyboard that I picked up in Best Buy, so it's readily available for anybody who wants to buy it. I've never heard of Higround until I saw it in the Best Buy store, so I thought I'd get it, and we'd unbox it together so we can have a look. I have not opened this yet, so I have no idea what it looks like. All right, so without further ado, let's unbox this keyboard, and then I'll get the camera in for a closer look, and then I'll give my final thoughts and conclusion on the keyboard. All right, let's see if we can get into this thing. I think I might be able to pull it off. Yep. All right, there we go. Okay. All right, so the first thing we get is the handy dandy manual. We have the keyboard itself, it's wrapped in paper. We get a Higround sticker, which is quite cool. And then in a separate little pouch here, looks like we get a couple of packets. Let's have a look what's in them. I'll move this down. With my usual panache. Oh, these are resealable bags, that's always good. Some of these things you get, you know, the non-resealable, which is a bit of a pain. So it's a USB-C, which I've kept a cable here ready so we can plug it in when we have a good go and check it out. The cable, it's fully braided. Doesn't look like kinks are going to be retained too much. I've just literally trained that a little bit and it's not curled anymore. It was curled straight out the bag, so that's good. It's a nice cable, looks a decent length. And then in the other bag that we get, I can already see we've got a key puller. Oh, it looks like we get a key puller, a keycap puller, should I say, if they'll come out. We get a key puller, keycap puller, and looks like we actually get a switch puller as well. So that's cool. So without further ado, let's get it out of its paper. It's like unwrapping a present. And here we are. The Higround Basecamp 96. All right. I can't remember what type of switches. It feels like red or brown. They've got a really good tactile bump in, but I'll bring the camera in close and you can hear what they're like, etc., etc. But it's got a very unique style. You can see the num lock's orange. The num keys are green, the arrow keys are black, and then the escape key is green as well. And some of the function keys are different colors as well, and they are grouped in different colors, which is quite nice. And the non-numeric keyboard numeric keyboard keys, if I can speak, are gray as well. So you've got like the divide, multiply, and subtract. The plus are one gray, and then the plus and the enter are two different ones. So right, without further ado, let's get the camera in and we'll have, you know, a testing of the keycaps, see what they sound like. And I'll also compare it to another keyboard, which I'll show you now. So this is the Keychron K5 Max wireless keyboard. While it's a compact keyboard, as you can tell, the actual switches themselves are very similar because these are browns, I think. So what I'll do is I will put these two on the desk. I'll bring the camera in and we'll do a sound test between the two. All right, let's get on with that. So I've plugged in the power cable and I've got my little Mac Mini booted up so you can see what it's like. You can see that the lighting is pretty bright, to be fair. Even though the keycaps are solid, you get a really good spill out the bottom of them. So let's do some keycap tests. Yeah, it's a nice keyboard. Now let's get the Keychron keyboard up so we can hear the difference. Now here is the Keychron keyboard. I've got the mic here, by the way, so you could really hear the keycaps. These are shorter, as you'd expect with a compact keyboard. They're actually a tiny bit quieter, but the tactile bump isn't as much. I actually prefer the keycaps on the Basecamp. It's a really nice keyboard, to be fair. So you can hopefully you can really tell the difference. I'll bring it back over. So if we go to the arrow keys, I have to say I do like the tactile bump and the sound out of the Basecamp. If they did a slimline compact version, I'd be very tempted to go there because it's a pretty premium keyboard. All right, that's what it sounds like. That's what it looks like up close. Let's get on to my final thoughts and conclusion. So what are my final thoughts and conclusion on the Basecamp 96? The Basecamp 96 is actually a really, really nice keyboard. The keys have got a really nice tactile bump to them. It's raised, so you'll probably, if you want to go for ergonomics, you'll probably need a wrist rest or something like that. It has got no feet on the bottom, so there's no real adjustment there. It doesn't move though. It's got rubber feet on it, so it goes nowhere. It's of heavy construction. It's very, very solid. There's no give at all. You could probably hurt somebody with this if you hit them. Let's try pulling a keycap on it, which was easy enough, and you can see the switches underneath there. So yeah, it's a good keyboard. I can't remember how much it cost. I think it was just over $100. So pretty much the same price as, say, the Keychron that I just showed you, which is around that price. So for me, it's a good keyboard. I think if you spent the money on it, then I think you'd be okay. I think you'd do very well. All right. So there we go. There's my final thoughts conclusion. I hope you like the keyboard. I'll leave a link in the description down below if you want to pick it up from Amazon. And yeah, there we are. So if you've got any questions on the keyboard, leave them in the description box below. If you like this video and want to see further unboxing videos, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon, because I do videos once a month if I'm able to. So my cadence is not that great. So if you hit the bell icon, you'll be able to know when I'm releasing a new video. If you don't like the video, please leave a comment down below and tell how we improve. All right. I hope you found that video useful. And as always, take care.